Hello, and welcome to the 57th episode of Quizzing with Members. So excited for this panel because the last match was one of the most exciting Quizzing with Members we've ever had. One of the most special episodes, one of those rare three-member thriller which went down to the wire. And we have a new champion now after a long Pavan reign. Gonna call this special panel. All four of them have been here. All four of them are very regular quizzing enthusiasts. Our first contestant is from Chennai, Aishwarya.
Hi, Kevin. Hi.
Raj and Chennai. What's happening, Aishwarya? Give us some new update. What's happening in Chennai?
New update. Okay. The most recent thing that I can think of is there was a pen show that happened this weekend. So that was, I couldn't go to it, but I heard a lot of good things and I heard a few people tweet about it, a few people that I follow that said that it was very exciting and they got like, I think like fancy stuff. People who are interested in collecting pens. I think that was a good, something interesting that happened here this weekend.
Yeah. I mean, good to know. Like, I'm sure in a few years, pen will become one of those exotic items.
Exactly. I think we're already heading towards it.
We're heading toward that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I was recently thinking people don't talk, like when we were in school, people used to talk about kiska handwriting acha and all that. I think the conversation will finally go out from
Exactly. I know, right?
Yeah.
So like I was one of those people who had a good handwriting, who has a good handwriting, and I have like prizes, like handwriting prizes from when I was really small in school. And now it's like I don't think any of the kids these days can relate to that.
Yeah.
Like if I tell them, they'll be like, okay, I guess. Cool, good for you.
So true, so true. Okay, on that note, from Chennai, we are going to Seattle to welcome Ankit.
Hey, KV. Aishwarya.
What's happening in Seattle? Tell us.
It's very quiet and it's very grey. As usual. Seattle is Seattling, like they call it.
Yeah. Anything new in the world of sports that you're very excited about, Ankit?
The new Formula One season.
Nice.
Lewis Hamilton at Ferrari.
Lewis Hamilton at Ferrari is gonna be crazy. Who'da thunk?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. Ankit is excited about F1. Aishwarya is excited about pens. And from pen to keyboard, pen to F1. Okay. On that note, we're traveling to Bangalore to welcome Naren.
Hi.
Naren, same question. What's happening in Bangalore that you're very, excited about, or something new that's happening?
Yeah, there's something very interesting and very new. Today I reached from Jayanagar, somewhere near our coach, back to Whitefield in just 30 minutes, under 30 minutes.
Did you fly, Naren?
Which is absolutely crazy. I was on my motorcycle and there was no traffic. It's absolutely crazy.
But crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. We know the reason, but by the time this episode comes out, it will be very okay. But yeah, crazy. Naren, even you come for the quiz show also on your
my Triumph.
Oh man, beautiful.
But then I just a quick note. I work for Mercedes-Benz, right? So we have an internal kind of a social media system where we can put reels and things like that, right? And since the last season ended, right? We've only been seeing memes of missing you, Lewis, and things like people are genuinely sad in the company for having lost Lewis to Ferrari.
Oh man, we could have planned it better. Like Ankit talked about Lewis Hamilton leaving Mercedes, and our next contestant works for Mercedes. Crazy. Oh my God. And Ankit, you work for Volkswagen, right?
Yes.
Very motor automobile kind of a panel. Okay, on that note, we are going to the defending champion. I'm sure she's still thinking about the last game. Give it up for Riddhima.
Hello, hi.
I know the most exciting that happened.
I'm regretting.
Yes.
San Diego, everybody's just chilling. Like, I have a joke because I'm from Mumbai. Like, if you find one person who's in a hurry in San Diego, that will be me. I don't think anybody else is in a hurry in San Diego.
I was about to say the most exciting thing that happened in San Diego was the taping of last quizzing with members and your win. That was that was crazy. Riddhima, do you remember? Like, are you still thinking about the last game, that crazy 3-panel start and everything?
Yeah, and like the thing is like then because this happens for us in the morning, the rest of the day I was just like, I don't know why I have so much energy. Like, you know, I'm like, I don't know what to do with the adrenaline that has built up now. So,
Can
but
totally
yeah, I
relate.
was just gonna say like I'm regretting not wearing my Louis shirt.
Hmm.
I have my Louis shirt and I'm like, oh no, I should have worn this for this
Oh,
platform.
wow.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy panel. Let's begin, Aishwarya, Ankit, Naren, Riddhima. Let's begin the episode. All of you know how this works. So we'll straight head into the first question. This is a direct for Aishwarya. Okay, this is a cricketer's filmography. Okay, 2023, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. The role is Pavitra Prabhakar, Spider-Man India, and notes Hindi, Punjabi dub, voice role. Which cricketer is this?
This is Shubman Gill.
Shubman Gill, yes, great start. Shubman Gill, as always, opening the innings, and in this case, giving 10 points to Aishwarya. Nice. Great start. Okay, from cricket, we move to sort of like history plus geography. Ankit, this is for you. On 2nd April 1982, forces mounted amphibious landings known as Operation Rosario on the Falkland Islands. The invasion was met with a fierce but brief defense organized by the Falkland Islands governor, Sir Rex Hunt, giving command to Major Mike Norman of the Royal Marines. On 5th April, the British government dispatched a naval task force to engage the opposition navy and air force before making an amphibious assault on the islands. The conflict lasted 74 days and ended with a surrender on 14 June, returning the islands to British control. All I want from you is who was this opposing force that battled hard for the territorial control of Falkland Islands with the United Kingdom Army? So basically, the country. Your answer will be a country name.
Is this Scotland?
Not Scotland, not Scotland. Going to Naren.
Ireland?
Not Ireland. Going to Riddhima.
France?
Not France. Going to Aishwarya.
Is wrong, but for the sake of not passing, Wales.
Not Wales. Okay. We'll start again. So essentially, you guys got the question, right? The question in one line is Falklands War or Falkland Islands War was between United Kingdom and who? That's it, right? Okay. We'll start with Ankit. The hint I want to give, and anybody can stop me at any point, is one of the biggest impacts of this war is actually seen in the world of sports. Okay, because apart from all the other geographical and geopolitical impact, one of the ways it affects football fans all over the world is this became one of the biggest points in the rivalry between the English football team and a certain other football team. So in the 80s and till today, England has a huge football rival because they fought the Falkland wars against each other. Is it helpful to anyone? More hints?
I could use more hints here.
That's so direct. Anybody, so nobody is blocking it. The biggest football rivalry that England has for some reason because of Falkland. Okay, we'll continue. One of the most talked about goals in the history of football. Okay, we'll start with Ankit.
Germany?
Not Germany, not Germany. Going to Naren.
Argentina.
Argentina. Falklands War is between Argentina and UK, the rivalry that you still see between England and Argentina. And of course, it was peak in the 80s between the then English team and Argentinian team. And of course, then 86,
Beckham.
4 years after this, Maradona scored the hand of God. And also the other goal, which is the most, one of the best goals of all time. And if you watch Crown, when they reach 80s in that show, they talk about Falklands War in detail. This is Argentina. Okay, cool. Also geographically, Argentina, very close to Falkland Island. That was an obvious geographical clue. 6 points there to Naren, which means we now come to Riddhima for the next direct. Riddhima, okay. Visual is also a hint. The first known modern version of this game began from competition among the professional watermen in the United Kingdom that provided ferry and taxi service on the River Thames in London. Prizes for wager races were often offered by the London guilds and livery companies or wealthy owners of riverside houses. The oldest surviving such race, Doggett's Coat and Badge, was first contested in 1715 and is still held annually from London Bridge to Chelsea. A painting by Thomas Rowlandson depicting the same is shown on the right. All I want from you is, which modern Olympic sport is this?
Rowing.
Rowing, yes, yes. One thing we learned from the last episode, don't overthink.
Yes.
This is rowing. This is rowing. This is rowing. Rowing, now everything fits. Rowing, of course, is a modern Olympic game and one of the earliest versions of rowing. Okay, 10 points to Riddhima. We go to Aishwarya. This image shows a certain paradox. So your answer will be dash paradox. What paradox do you think this image is showing? Dash paradox. There is a guy also whose name is hidden. That's another clue. Evil exists? Yes. Can God prevent evil? No. God is all powerful. Yes. You can go through the whole. This is a direct for Aishwarya. Aishwarya, you can go through the image. Tell us what paradox are we talking about.
I feel like I'll know the answer once somebody says it, but it's not striking. Pass. Yeah.
Okay. We are passing to Ankit.
Socrates paradox.
Not Socrates paradox. Going to Naren.
I should have asked that question before they guessed. Okay. No point now. I'm going to say Euclidean paradox.
Not Euclidean paradox. Going to Riddhima.
Savior.
Not Savior paradox. Okay. We'll take another round starting with Aishwarya. So hint-wise, of course, it's named after a person. That's obvious, right? Something paradox. But I would say, instead of thinking on the person, I would like to direct you guys to think of an adjective. That adjective is something that we use for people who have who want to enjoy fine things in life, like fine food, fine drinks. So you call them.
Got it. Got
Okay.
it.
We'll start with Aishwarya.
No clue. Pass. It's
Okay.
not
Passing to Ankit.
Sophistication paradox.
Not sophistication paradox. Going to Naren.
Connoisseurs paradox.
Not connoisseur paradox. I did have a feeling you'll think of connoisseur. That's why I focused on food and drink specifically. But going to Riddhima.
Hedonist.
Not hedonist. I know you're going for okay, no stress. This goes unanswered. Next time you see this word somewhere, you will remember this paradox. It's Epicurean paradox. Okay. Named after, of course, Epicurus, but we usually use it for Epicurean taste, Epicurean person. And hedonist was good track, but hedonism is very everywhere. But Epicurean you generally just use with food and drink.
I thought of hedonistic too, but I was not sure if it was the name of a person or not. So
correct.
I just
Correct.
yeah.
Correct. Okay, this goes unanswered, which means the next direct will still be Aishwarya's. Okay, this is a review of a certain book, certain autobiography, Aishwarya. A review in the New York Times describes the book as an elliptical, collage-like memoir that offered a philosophical look back at his life. It is written in collaboration with his daughter, Hana Yasmin. It is not a comprehensive autobiography, but a breakdown of the important events and experiences in his life. This is suggested in the book's subtitle, Reflections on Life's Journey, titled The Soul of a Butterfly. This is the autobiography of whom? Again, in one line, The Soul of a Butterfly is whose autobiography?
Is it Muhammad Ali's?
It is Muhammad Ali. Yes, well spotted. Butterfly was a big clue. And Hana Yasmin, of course. 10 points there to Aishwarya. It is Muhammad Ali with Hana Ali, Hana Yasmin. 10 points there to Aishwarya. Fantastic. Okay, next direct will come to Ankit. Ankit, brand question. In the late 20th century, a shift began in the way coffee was perceived and enjoyed, focusing on superior quality and unique flavors. This movement, which sources beans from specific farms and emphasizes lighter roasting, truly started gaining momentum in the 1970s, although the term for it was officially coined in 1999. This approach has also been embraced in India, where in 2016, three innovative entrepreneurs named Sushant Goyal, Ayush Bhatwal, and Anirudh Sharma launched a coffee chain that mirrors this philosophy. What is the name of this movement or the name of the coffee chain they founded?
A question before anyone answers.
Naren, yes.
Is this a coffee chain or a coffee shop chain? They make coffee beans and coffee powders, things like that, or they run coffee shops?
Like you're thinking
What
whether
they
you
founded.
should think of Starbucks or Nescafe, like that.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
More in Starbucks though.
Indian coffee brands, I don't know. Cafe Coffee Day.
Not Cafe Coffee Day. Going to Naren.
That's certainly not Starbucks. Cafe Coffee. I don't know. I'm going to say India Coffee House.
Not India Coffee House. Going to Riddhima.
Third Wave Coffee.
Yeah, you had to pick a coffee chain that can also be name of a movement. That was big hint. Like it can't be any other thing. It has to also fit a movement. So third wave, or that is the answer we're looking for. Third wave coffee. Fantastic. 12 points there to Riddhima. That was a big clue apart from like timeline 2016 and later. But that was the big clue. Like some movement, also coffee. So that was the way to eliminate all the other options.
I can look at one out of my window actually. Very pada hai.
Okay, cool. Which means we come back to Aishwarya. Okay, Aishwarya, this is a very direct question. This album cover that you see is an homage to another iconic album. All I want from you is this album cover is homage to which album? Your answer format ideally should be dash by dash. Fir Dhoom by Euphoria, like that.
Not very good with old music. Pass.
Okay, passing to Ankit.
I can't think of anything either. Yeah, no idea. Pass.
Okay, passing to Naren.
Yeah, I'm going to pass as well. Nothing's coming.
Okay, passing to Riddhima.
Michael Jackson bad?
Okay. So Michael Jackson is correct. So we'll give part points to Riddhima for Michael Jackson. We'll just take one round with that hint, starting with Aishwarya. Now you just literally have to think of the best-selling music album for all time. We'll start with Aishwarya.
Pass. No idea.
Okay. Going to Ankit.
Moonwalk by Michael Jackson.
No, passing to Naren.
Hoping it rhymes Thriller.
It is Thriller. Literally the most sold album in the history of human history.
Yeah.
The homage is directly to Thriller, Michael Jackson Thriller. And if you see both the albums, the homage obvious. Okay, cool. Split in points now. When it went to Riddhima, it was 13-point question. She got MJ, so I'll give her 7 for that. Then when it started again, it was a half ka half. So 4 to Naren for Thriller. Okay, so 4 to Naren for Thriller, and MJ gives 7 to Riddhima, which means the next direct will be Aishwarya. Cool, Aishwarya, this is for you. In Singapore, a specific product faced a strict sales ban starting in 1992 due to its problematic impact on public infrastructure. The ban was introduced following issues with this product, causing disruptions in the mass rapid transit, which is MRT, system and affecting elevator and door sensors. Despite its private use being permissible and some exceptions for therapeutic purposes, the widespread sale of this product remains illegal. The regulation was enacted by the then Prime Minister, Goh Chok Tong, to tackle maintenance problems associated with this item. All I want from you is what product are we talking about?
Is this chewing gum?
It is chewing gum. Very crucial 10 points to Aishwarya. It is chewing gum. That brings us to the end of the first half. Let's take a look at the halftime score. Aishwarya leading right now on the back of Shubman Gill, Muhammad Ali and chewing gum. 30 points. Ankit yet to start scoring, but full second half is left. Naren has 6 for Argentina and 4 for Thriller. Naren is on 10 and Riddhima has 10 for rowing, 12 for Third Wave Coffee and 7 for Michael Jackson. Riddhima is on 29 points. Okay, so very, very close quiz. 30 on Aishwarya, 29 for Riddhima, 10 and 0. So just 2-3 questions here and there. Okay. The second half, the order will change. It will be Riddhima, Naren, Ankit, Aishwarya. Riddhima, this is for you. Talking about a certain person, a certain character, and there is an image also to help. He was created by Jitendra Bedi and first appeared in 1987 in the comic book Dash Ka Kamal, which was written by Papinder Juneja. According to this book, he is the son of a farmer named Nanku. His mother's name was Gulabati. The couple did not have any children. Gulabati was a devotee of Lord Shiva, and a child was offered to them as a blessing from the Lord. He is a satirical character presented as a medieval Hasya Samrat who conspires to do evil against King Vikram Singh, but his conspiracies often end up helping Singh to humorous effect. All I want from you is who are we talking about, or just filling the blank in this cover. Dash Ka Kamal.
This is one of those where the people who know are screaming at me, but Kamal ka Kamal.
Not Kamal Ka Kamal. Going to Naren.
Betal ka Kamal.
Not Betal Ka Kamal. Going to Ankit.
Vikram ka Kamal.
Not Vikram Ka Kamal, if not Betal. Okay, going to Aishwarya.
Narad. I no idea.
No, okay.
Yeah.
No stress. We'll take another round. This is, of course, a comic book character, right? Comic book character, Hindi comics, satirical and all that. So very funny, one of those funny comics. I like Naren's guess in the sense it will rhyme with Kamal. Okay. So it has to rhyme. That's the first clue. Is anything coming to anyone? Like some kahin kisi memory bank mein you heard of a character? No. Starts with B, if that will be for Bravo. Okay, we'll just take a round with that. अगर अभी strike नहीं किया तो शायद सुना ही नहीं होगा, you know. So a Hindi comic book character starts with B for Bravo, rhymes with Kamal, so ends with Al. See if something fits, otherwise it's okay.
Bawal ka Kamal.
Bawal ka Kamal, no. Passing to Naren.
Just joining random syllables now. Bhokal ka Kamal.
Bhokal ka Kamal, okay. No. Although Bhokal is another comic book character.
Yeah.
Going to Ankit.
Bilal ka Kamal.
Bilal ka Kamal. No. Going to Aishwarya.
No clue. Pass.
No clue? Okay. No. I don't know if you guys remember this, but does this strike to anyone? Bakilal? Bakilal ka Kamal? No. Okay, yeah. Bakilal, somewhere. Someday it will reach Comic Con, Riddhima, so you can go and...
Yeah.
Bakilal ka Kamal. Okay. No stress, nobody got this, so everyone stays on the same points, which means we come back to Riddhima for another direct. Riddhima, this term refers to a specialist in the hospitality industry, particularly focused on the intricacies of wine service. Often found in fine dining establishments, this individual plays a key role in pairing wines with meals to enhance the dining experience. The title has roots in a French word originally linked to the management of supplies, reflecting a deep knowledge of vintages, regions, and tasting notes. What term are we talking about?
Okay, not overthinking. Sommelier.
Yes, that is correct. 10 points there to Riddhima. Sommelier needs very Epicurean taste to become a sommelier.
Yeah.
Okay. 10 points there to Riddhima, which means the next direct will be to Naren. Naren, sports question. All I want from you is who announced their retirement from tennis with this tweet? And the tweet says, never even liked tennis anyway. The tweet was on August 2nd, 2024. That's another clue.
Serena Williams?
Not Serena Williams. Going to Ankit.
Nick Kyrgios.
Not Nick Kyrgios. Going to Aishwarya.
I know like 3 people in tennis, so I'm just going to say Federer. Not
Federer. Going to Riddhima.
I remember seeing this. Was it Medvedev?
Not Medvedev. Okay, we'll start again with Naren. All good track, all famous tennis players. There's also a very famous tennis player. Hint, that I would give is think British. Is everyone okay with that hint, or should we add more hint? I think this should be a good enough hint, but let me know if this is not enough. Okay, I'll add more hint. Just last hint. British male tennis player. So that will really reduce your subset.
Monfils.
No, passing to Ankit.
Timeline for this could be incorrect, but Andy Murray.
Why would it be incorrect? Just for my curiosity, Ankit.
Because I watched the Federer documentary and he was one of the folks talking.
It is
Actually,
Andy
no,
Murray.
maybe Andy
Is it
Murray.
Who
Andy Murray?
retired
Oh,
last year
crap.
in
I thought.
2024. I've never even liked tennis anyway. It's the joke he retired with.
Oh,
Man.
no. I thought he had already retired long back.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
God.
what I
Yeah, and then he
thought.
was coaching Djokovic, so I thought
Exactly.
it's pretty far
Yeah,
back when he retired.
fuck.
Oh no,
Seriously.
Never even
never.
liked tennis
Oh my
anyway.
God.
Andy Murray, of course, British tennis player. Ankit gets 6 for this, which means the next direct will be Aishwarya's. But in architecture, when an intermediate level in a building partially overlooks the space below and is not counted as a full floor, it's referred to by an Italian term meaning middle or half. Common in warehouses, historic palaces, and modern designs, this type of floor enhances vertical space usage without reaching the full ceiling height of the level above. All I want from you is, what is this structural element called?
Mezzanine?
Mezzanine, yes, 10 points there to Aishwarya. It is mezzanine. Nice. Italian big clue and of course half floor. Mezzanine, nice.
I always thought this word sounded Italian, but I didn't know why exactly, but makes
Yes,
sense
now
now.
we know. Yes,
Fits. Yeah.
yes,
You
crazy.
pronounce it mezzanine. You probably feel Italian.
Oh man, thriller of a quiz. We enter the last lap, which is the last 25% of the quiz. Next direct is to Riddhima. An upcoming adventure comedy film, and this would have come out by the time this episode comes out, but upcoming now, an upcoming adventure comedy film directed by Jared Hess features Jack Black and Jason Momoa. This project, which began as a concept in 2012 and faced numerous delays and director changes, is based on a popular video game. Over the years, the film saw various writers and producers come and go. Now confirmed as a live action adaptation, it promises a unique adventure in a cubic world and is set to hit theaters on April 4th, 2025. What is the title of this film? What film are we talking about?
Minecraft?
It is Minecraft, yes. 10 points there to Minecraft, of course, upcoming movie. Jack Black, Jason Momoa. Cubic World, of course, big clue and video game. This is Minecraft. The next direct will be to Naren. Naren, this traditional craft from Lucknow, India is famous for its intricate white on white embroidery, though it now features various pastel shades and colored threads. Empress Noor Jahan is credited with popularizing it. The craft involves steps from block printing to washing and now includes embellishments like sequins. The main market for these pieces is in Chowk, Lucknow, and it received geographical status in 2008. Bollywood actor Farooq Sheikh, known for his classic roles, was a lifelong fan and ambassador of this style. All I want from you is, what is the name of this embroidery technique?
Chicken curry.
Chicken curry, yes, 10 points there to Naren. It is chicken curry. Okay, it is chicken curry, or just chicken. Chicken. Okay, 10 points there to Naren. The last two questions, and we still can't call the quiz, which is hallmark of a great quiz. Next direct is to Ankit. Ankit, in the 15th century, Spanish explorers encountered a region known for its long, narrow shape, stretching along the western edge of the continent. The name, which could mean cold or snow, was inspired by a local bird's call and a valley similar to one in Peru. Spanish conquistador Diego de Almagro popularized this name during his expedition from Peru, and it evolved from an older spelling to its current form. All I want from you is, what is the modern name of this South American country?
Chile.
Chile, yes. Bunch of clues to point to Chile. Long, narrow shape, of course, western edge of the continent. And of course, cold, snow, Chile, chill. Okay, Chile. And Peru, of course. Okay. Crazy. Last question of the quiz. Oh my God. Thriller. We still don't know the winner. Last question is to Aishwarya. This strong anatomical structure, vital for standing, walking, or sprinting, connects essential calf muscles to a bone associated with the foot. Named after a Greek hero with a famous vulnerability, it was first described in the 17th century by a Flemish anatomist, inspired by the myth of the hero's downfall. Injuries here, ranging from tendinitis to ruptures, can lead to severe pain and disability. Its official name refers to the heel, though its mythological roots remain significant, symbolizing weakness in an otherwise powerful figure. What is this tendon called?
Okay, a question. So the official name and the name that comes from the myth is the same?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Achilles heel,
Achilles tendon. Yes, that's okay.
Yeah,
That's
Achilles.
correct. 10 points there to Aishwarya. And I have a feeling Riddhima will think about bad and killer and thriller for a long, long time. This is Achilles tendon. Oh my God, what a thriller this quiz was. Crazy. And I could hear Rohit Sharma's victory speech to give you guys FOMO while we are doing this. Man, what a thriller. I'll keep saying that, Riddhima. What a thriller we've had.
You know what's the worst part?
Yeah.
Is that in the rush, I thought it won't be thriller because the album, like the photo in the question said thriller and not killer. And I will never, that will not let me sleep now.
Oh man, Aishwarya might have won this. We'll take a final look at the score. And yeah, Aishwarya, fantastic stuff. You didn't overthink any of these, and you got 5 straight 10 points, all 5 directs. You didn't let them pass at all. Let's take a look at the score. Aishwarya had 30 in the first half, and then she got mezzanine and Achilles tendon. Aishwarya ends on 50. Ankit didn't score in the first half, but in the second half, he got 6 for Andy Murray and 10 for Chile. Ankit ends on 16 points. 16. Naren had 10 in the first half. He got 10 for chicken curry. Naren ends on 20 points. And now we come to the important points that Aishwarya might be waiting for. Riddhima had 29 in the first half. She got 10 for sommelier and 10 for Minecraft, which means Riddhima ends on 49. Okay. 49 and 50. What a quiz. One question here and there, and everything could have been different. Somebody said Argentina in the first half, or if, of course, a thriller moment, or if somebody got Andy Murray in the first half, or yeah, a bunch of ifs and buts. But congratulations, Aishwarya. Fantastic win. I'll see you soon with 3 new contestants. Great performance. Ankit, Naren, obviously I'll keep seeing you guys offline, online. And Riddhima, what a crazy back-to-back quiz. I will also see you soon in one of our quizzes. Thank you so much, guys,
Yes.
for being part of this. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you.